Today's little problem, we bought this Volkswagen camper van, a T5.1, and the battery keeps going flat, the leisure battery. So I'm going to have a look inside now and show what I found. So what we found is we don't seem to be getting any power to the leisure battery. I've took the leisure battery off for a second to check it. We put the voltage meter on, and when the engine's running, which I'll show you in a second, we get to the normal voltage, 14 volts or rather. But when the engine has stopped, even though it's on mains hookup, we don't get any power to the fridge. Now the fridge is only a 12 volt one, so we're not going to get a 240. It's not a three-way fridge where you can get 240 volts. It's a 12 volt only. So the fridge takes all its power from the leisure battery when the engine is not running. So I'll just start the vehicle and show you. So I just start the vehicle now, got the multimeter on the leads, and you'll see, here you go, nearly 14 volts. That means the split charge is working. It's charging the leisure battery up from the car's alternator. But when you stop it, you'll see, you stop it, and after a couple of seconds, that drops out and we lose all power. In a second, when the split device pulls out, and it's going to take a long time because I want it to pull out now. Come on, come on, come on. It's going to drop out any second. You have to wait for the voltage to drop a little bit, so let's give it a little volt drop. Put the lights on. No, come on, drop. There we go. It's just dropped out. That's a split charge. It's just dropped out. It's realised it's the voltage is lower and it's dropped out completely to save flattening the battery, the car's battery. So now there's no power going to the leads that feed the leisure battery. Hence, there's no power now going to our fridge. So the fridge doesn't work. Even though there's electric hookup on, it doesn't work. Even though all the sockets work, everything works perfect, the lighting, everything else, we've got 240 volts to the camper via the hookup. We're getting no power to the leisure battery. And it's because we bought this and not realised that there is no transformer, there's no battery charger on this T5.1. There isn't one. So we're going to investigate now. We're going to get one and see if it works. This is a leisure battery actually we took off the vehicle, and it was right down to about 10 volts. So we bought a new charger, and now we've been on charge for a little bit. Now we're getting about 12.8, 13 volts nearly, even though it's disconnected. So we're going to put this charger, which I just bought off Amazon for 29 quid, intelligent charging system, and we're going to put that in the car. We're going to hardwire it, and we're going to put the leisure battery back in and see if it cures it. Right, so what I've done now, I've temporarily took some mains off the van because it's plugged into the electric now, and I've connected the charger to the battery temporarily to see what effect it will. And straight away we're getting 13.5 volts, 1.75 amps. And it's reading 13.52, so that's pretty accurate, 13.5. Now we can turn the 12 volt fridge on. The fridge only works on 12 volts, remember? I turn that on and the fridge comes on. The fridge starts working. The battery is maintaining its charge at 13.5 volts. Current now is 4.29 amps with the 13.4 volts and 4.15 or thereabouts amps to keeping the battery topped up while the fridge is working. If you turn the fridge off, the current will go down to 1.84, which shows you the battery's the fridge is taking about 2 amps, 2 to 2.5 amps to keep it working. So we know the battery charger now will fulfill the battery to keep that topped up. So now we can, now this is on electric hookup, we can actually park up somewhere, plug the mains in, and the battery will not go flat when we turn the fridge on, which is what's been happening. We didn't realise it hadn't got a battery charger built in. So now what I've got to do, I've got to make this into a permanent job. So let's do that now. Right, temporarily put the charger there. I'm going to mount it, I think, on there. So what I've got here is another extension lead for the crocodile clips, and these have got eyelets on. I'll show you on each end. So make a permanent fixing onto the leisure battery, and then I'm going to cut the crocodiles off and solder and heat shrink onto the relevant wires to make a permanent fixture. And then we're going to hide the cable underneath here somewhere and come on under there, and then mount that facing that roughly that way near the bottom, so you can keep an eye on the voltage and it's not going to be intrusive into the van. So okay, let's do that now. Right, I finally mounted the charger on the side there out the way. All the wires go around the back so you can't see the wires. Now I'm going to cut the crocodile clips off and put this unit on with the eyelets. There we go, somewhere. And they're going to go on the battery terminal to make a permanent fixture. So and then we're done. I hide the wires under the carpet and then we're finished. So let's do that. That's done it. Okay, that's that done. Get over here. There you go, that's that done. Okay. Right, that's all soldered and heat shrunk up. Now we're going to attach to there. We've done the negative, and now I'm going to do the positive onto there. It's also got an inline fuse as well to protect it. There's a couple more fuses for different things on there as well, which we're going to screw in the same position. So we're going to do that, and then that is all finished. Okay, that's connected properly. All connected. Now we just need to mount the charger. All finished. There's your charger, mounted obviously sideways, 23 degrees, charger up, 13.4 volts, nearly 4 amps. It's charging the battery back up again, the leisure battery. Connections are all done properly, they're all soldered, heat shrinked, and we've gone through the clamps. Now we can put the fridge back on again. Quick click, and it's down to 27 degrees, so it's getting colder. And now that the battery's gone down to 13.4 volts, and current into the battery is 5.32. I think this will do about 10 amps maximum. And that's it, and that's all finished now, all control, self-controlling. As soon as you put the mains on, the hook up, then the battery charger will light up and keep this battery topped up all the time. So never ever now we'll have a flat battery, and we'll have a fridge that works. So took a little bit longer than I thought to do, but we finally did it. It's all working absolutely brilliant. So until next time, goodbye for now.